everyone, welcome to VRML Echo Arena. We got a stacked house tonight, and by golly, we are gonna have some fun. Lots of games coming your way. I'm Offbeat, Pinch Nerve over here to one side, Jeep Girls the other side, and Dano McFabulous running the cams for us. So stacked house today, lots of games, lots of fun. Hey everyone, how's it going? Jeep, we'll start off with you. You're running sidelines here today. You excited for the games tonight?
I am, and they have already readied up, but thanks to JJ Twins very quickly in the Twitch chat for the sub. We greatly appreciate you, and let's go!
10, 9,
Yeah, we're ready then. Pinched, say hi to the good people before we get going here.
Hi to the good people before we get going here.
Yes, I mean, what else should I have expected? We're underway. Enchiridion on orange, Smoke Squad on blue. Both of these teams coming in here at the plat rank, trying to see if they can jockey for a little position on those standings in these last weeks here coming in. Smoke Squad back on defense, not able to get the clear though. It's gonna get picked up by Ghost. Ghost with a little bit of time there, looking for an open target. We'll find one across. That's Andy. Andy looks no. HX with the save and the clear.
And it's not cleared quite all the way out, but Finna is able to grab it, sends it the rest of the way into the orange bubble. And here come those stacks. Who's there first? It is Smoke, and Smoke goes for the shot, but no, off the ding ring. Retrieved by HX, who is able to bounce it off that bottom rim in the goal for the first 2 points of the game.
12,
Yeah, HX probably a little disappointed that one didn't turn into a 3. They were shooting that one from up there at shoulder, just crossing that barrier and putting it in. But hey, heck of a position on that shot, getting it right in that bottom pocket, and a 2-0 lead for Smoke Squad. It's Enchiridion coming in here, but no, HX with the steal coming in, 1-on-1 break, no. Second shot will not fall, still 2-0.
And it is Finna approaching that bubble, sneaking in, but a nice save by Ghost, who's going to send it out through the left side and all the way through the tunnel. The stacks are coming. Oh, and those Smoke Squad stacks overshoot. It's going to be grabbed by Lord Death. Lord Death is going to pass it low. It's not caught. It's a free floater. HX is able to grab it. Going to bring it right out of that bubble. Sends it right down low through the middle. And who gets there first? It's a race. It's a stun race. It's going to be grabbed by Finna. It's going to bring it the rest of the way into the orange side. A little bounce off the geometry, but that's all right. HX is able to grab it, sends it in toward the goal, but no, off the ding ring and back out of the bubble. And it is Smoke Squad. No, it's going to be a pass over to Finna, who puts it into the goal for the second 2 points. And Smoke Squad is now up by 4 points. But we're still real early in this game. We have just short of 8 minutes remaining. And it's going to be an offensive joust by Enchiridion. And out of the tubes they come. It is grabbed by Luna. Luna sends it across to the left over to Ghost. Ghost is going to bring that across a little slowly. Nice calm pass all the way across over to Lord Death, who's not able to grab it. It's going to be picked off by Finna. Finna's going to lose it, just going to drop it across there, but it's picked up by FX. FX is going to set it right down to the middle, bouncing off the geometry, but it is in the bubble.
And is going to be picked up right there by Andy and sent right back down into the midfield area. Not quite getting it through as a Geo does get in the way, but Andy going to grab it again, losing possession there with a triple stack from the Smoke Squad. I think that just right down low and trying to get it right into the bubble. It's going to be HX picking that up, moving right in. Gonna dig it off the ring though, and they're going to have to keep trying. Finnaby picks that one up, moving it in, and that is good. And Smoke Squad taking a 6-point lead.
Oh, and they are up by 6 points. But hey, we have over 6 minutes. We have almost 7 minutes remaining. This is only a 2-score game, and Enchiridion will once again have the offensive joust. And out of the tube they come. That disc is grabbed by Luna once again. Luna's going to bring it forward, pass it over to the right, over through the middle right area. It gets all the way into the bubble. Who's going to grab it first? It is Andy Sim, but stolen away. No, it's floating free. Who's got a little fight back and forth? Who has the disc? I'm not sure. It's out of the bubble. Luna's able to grab it, sends it in toward the goal, but not in the goal. Andy Sim's on there on the bottom, grabs that disc. It's going to be stolen away, slapped away. Finna has it. Finna's going to bring it out and clears it all the way out through the left tunnel.
Yeah, all the way down. Finna able to get that clear and coming in, that's close. Oh, just avoiding. Andy Sim is gonna get that one away. And yeah, we will get that UI cleaned up. Both says Enchiridion, but don't worry. Fix is coming in quick as back in the bubble. Enchiridion still waiting for their first points here. 4 minutes gone in this round. 6 points up for Smoke Squad. Andy Sim with it is going to get this one cleared up, trying to get it into the zone, but no, the defense back there, Finna, reading the bounce exceptionally well, is going to get this one cleared back into the Enchiridion zone.
And it's over to Andy Sim, but no, stolen. It's back and forth. It is HX with a clean 3-point shot, extending their lead to 9 points at this point. Enchiridion needs to start taking a look at that clock there. We have just over 5 minutes remaining. They are down by 3 scores. It's time to warm up and get out of that tunnel with that offensive joust. And here they come. It is Luna with the disc. Oh, but slapped away by the Smoke Squad. It is anyone's disc. It's going to be picked up by Lord Death. Going to send it across through the middle. And oh, there is a stack there. It is Smoke Squad VR along with a partner back there. Clear does not quite get out. Geometry gets in the way. Smoke Squad is able to grab it once again, sends it to the middle, and bounce off that bottom trench over to HX. But it's a save by Ghost and cleared out. Not all the way, however.
No, that is going to be picked up by Smoke Squad VR. They're doing an exceptional job of keeping it in the zone here, despite a couple of 10-pin clears. HX, oh my goodness, third score of the game. HX moving in past the defense with a little bit of a twirl, gets that backboard bounce, and has Smoke Squad extend that lead even further. Now an 11-point spread as we have passed the midway point here of this first round. 4:20 left on the clock.
And once again, it will be an Enchiridion offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. It is Luna once again. Going to send it across to the left. Ooh, and Sfina was there waiting. Grabs that disc, sends it back in. But the long shot is not in the goal. It's going to bounce right back into the bubble. Smoke is able to grab it, sends it across to the right. No one there to catch it. And Luna is able to grab it. He's going to reset it back toward their own goal over to Lord Death. Lord Death's going to try to clear it out, but Geometry gets in the way. Ghost is able to slap it out toward the left. But once again, the walls and Geometry are not doing anybody any favors here. It is over to HX. HX and their entire team is right there, and there they are spreading apart, opening themselves up for some passes, and it's up to Smoke. Smoke on that ceiling area, going to send it right back, but ooh, it's not caught. It's going to be grabbed by Ghost, who's going to clear it back out through the left side, and here come those stacks. It is Andy Sim with the disc, going to send it in toward the goal, but not in, and HX is able to grab it and clear it all the way back out.
Yeah, that's going to be up to Smoke. Smoke gets a good slap, putting this dangerously into an open area there. Good position for Stack to come in and have that open shot. The net is open. Finna lining it up. Oh my goodness. Front and center. Tucks it right into the middle. No defense in sight. Smoke Squad powering ahead with 3 more points. Now 3 minutes left on the clock. That is a 14-0 spread, ladies and gents.
Okay, Enchiridion, it is time to get going here. I put 50,000 channel points on you, but I'm not biased. Hey, out of the tubes they come. It is going to be Luna once again with that, just taking her time this time, sending it across over to the right where it's going to be sent forward over into the bubble, not quite in the bubble, where Smoke is going to grab it, sends it right back out. Geometry is getting in the way still. HX is going to grab it to that bottom trench, over into the, oh, and not quite, but so close. It is Finna going to slam it in the back of the goal for 2 more points.
Yep, Finna with 2 more. All the points here coming from that offensive attack. HX and Finna, 7 and 9 points respectively, extending this lead out to 16 as Smoke Squad really have been pretty dominant here in these opening minutes here, in this opening round. That 16-point spread, obviously, but really it's just been Enchiridion has been having trouble getting it out of the zone, and one of the occasions has gotten out of the zone, recovering and getting possession off of it. Got another chance coming in here. HX is going to set this one up to Smoke. Smoke, a good quick pass. Not quite going to connect with the target. Andy Sim will get a piece of it, but not able to get it clear. Finally, Lord Death will get this slapped out of harm's way. With no Enchiridion's bodies present, it looks like it'll be just, another chance for Smoke Squad to set this one up and move it in.
Smoke Squad VR is going to send the toss. It's going to be intercepted, but picked off by Finna and put in the goal for an easy 2 points. And we're getting very close to that M word. And you know what? We're going to cast a curse it and just say it out loud. It's close to a mercy. See, now we know it won't be a mercy. And out of the tubes, it is Enchiridion's offensive joust. Here they come. It's going to be nobody grabbing that disc. Oh, what a bad mistake. Finna is able to grab it, but doesn't quite make the goal and gives Enchiridion a chance to get back and try to get the disc. It is floating free. Who's going to grab that first? It is Finna. Finna is in there. We got a couple people in goal. but it's not a shot. Andy Sims able to grab it, send it across to the left, but not quite all the way out. It's going to be slapped across anyway. We have one player back. It is Ghost, but nobody is around the disc. It's Ghost trying to track it down. It's a couple people trying to track it down. Finally picked off by Smoke Squad. Smoke Squad's going to send it out through the middle, up and over, and here come those stacks while it is in the bubble. It's going to be picked up by Finna, and ooh, a shot right off the rim and not in. Andy Sim, no, HX back toward the bubble and back out. See, they really don't want a mercy. It is Finna. Finna with the disc, looking for that goal. Shoots a little high. It's going to go across. It's going to be who? Who has that disc? We have 10 seconds remaining. It is HX with the disc. HX just dancing around outside that bubble. It's going to be picked off. It's going to be sent down. 2 seconds remaining. It is Smoke, and no, it is 18-0 in favor of Smoke Squad.
Team win.
That it is. Jeep, you've been watching this from the sideline. What do you got for us?
Well, you know what? So I was looking at some of their stats for these two teams, and although Smoke Squad started out really weak in the beginning of the season, they have turned things around the second half of the season, and especially in the last 3 to 4 games, they have really turned things on. So they seem to have found their groove, and they're definitely rolling with it. Right now, you know, they're just, oh man, that's a little bit of a struggle. And Enchiridion, I'm not quite sure where they need to make the adjustment other than those little tiny mistakes like we saw with the joust just then, where they just didn't get a hand on it. And that happens to all of us. It's a, you know, one of those things that just happens sometimes, and that's okay. But I'm really hoping that we see a total change, a turnaround for this second round, as we do oftentimes, and it's a totally separate new game.
Yeah. Like a big thing they've been struggling with here is we've been talking about, you know, the inability to get out of the zone. And at this point, it's really just pass accuracy. Maybe it's a bit of nerves. Maybe it's, you know, the pressure that Smoke Squad is keeping them under. But right now, both the clears and the passes aren't quite connecting. And so, you know, it's stopped any sort of momentum from chaining together for Enchiridion right now. And that's what they really need. They need a couple good things to get together in a row. They missed that disc initially there, but they came out and they played some solid defense, kept it out of the net for, you know, a minute 15. So if they can, you know, keep that up, you know, get some good defensive play and then chain together a couple good passes, they should be in good position here. As round 2 underway, and both get there quick, but the double stun means we're waiting a second for them to touch that disc, and it will be HX grabbing it for Smoke Squad, moving it up first here with some space, is going to get stunned out there, takes a little too long, but the accidental headbutt comes in and puts it right back into the hands of Smoke Squad VR, who will bounce that one off the backboard, and Smoke Squad open it up with the lead again, 2-0 up.
11.
Oh yeah, they are certainly up by 2 points. We have 9.5 minutes remaining, and that disc is just waiting for Enchiridion's offensive joust, just sitting there like a baked potato. And by the way, thank you for the hydrate. Out of the tubes they come. It is Luna. Luna's going to grab the disc, send it across to the right, bouncing off the geometry, and it is anyone's disc. It's going to be a race. It is Finna with the disc, sends it a pack all the way into the bubble, bouncing off the backboard and out. HX is there, takes a shot, but off the ding ring. It's going to be floating free. Andy Sim is pursuing it. Going to send it across into that lower trap area. Gets trapped in that trap area, but Andy Sim is able to slap it across. It does get into the blue zone, but not quite in the bubble. Andy Sim all by himself over there is going to try to track down that disc, going to slap it down, does get stunned out. HX is there. HX sends it across through the right tunnel, and ooh, Nugget moved. I saw it. Nugget did jump in front of that disc. And it is Finna now with the disc. Finna looking forward, looking for a pass, looking for an option, walking it into the bubble, takes the shot, 2 points, and Smoke Squad is up by 2.
Yeah, Finna with a nice little pocket there, hits the corner, gets it to fall, and getting, you know, reestablishing that lead as far as overall game scores go. Now leading the way with 13 points, duking it out with HX, who sits currently at 7. 2 minutes gone here, looking for that roll-up, but yeah, the pass isn't on target, but no worries, there's not a lot of pressure coming in there until that stack comes. That offensive stack from Smoke Squad has been doing wonders here. Look at that, already back on defense, collecting that disc, and ready to dribble it back the other way. They've got 3 of them together, and to move it up the tunnel, and no, good read on that by Ghost, will get the intercept and clear it back the other way. They got some time now, but watch out, that stack is getting back together, and Enchiridion gets a clear down into the Smoke Squad bubble for the first time in a while.
But who's going to get there first? It's going to be a race. It's going to be quite a bit of stunning. It is Smoke Squad VR who is able to grab that disc, sends it across, but Lord Death was waiting, picks off that disc, and slowly brings it forward, looking for some options. Getting pursued, trying to get out of harm's way, and is able to pass it across the top. Oh, but it's not caught, and it's going to be Smoke Squad VR recovering that disc, sending it out through the left, but not quite through the tunnel. That's okay, because their teammates are there. Oh, and a little bounce off the geometry. Who has it? It's going a little bit back and forth here, a lot of dancing. HX is going to try to bring that through through the floor, but it's going to be picked up by Ghost, and Ghost is going to send it back out. And now it is Finna now with the disc, going to send it back into the bubble. Nobody there to catch it, and it was not in the goal. However, Smoke Squad VR is there, going to bring it right back in. It is Smoke Squad approaching that goalie, taking the shot, 2 points, and Smoke Squad is up by 6.
Yeah, Smoke Squad VR recognizing that open space, not forcing the pass, just saying, hey, I can walk this one right in if no one's gonna stop me. Does so, takes the shot, and hey, you know, we've talked, you know, a decent bit about HX and Finna kind of leading the way here with scoring, but Smoke Squad kind of recognizing, hey, this might be the sort of the game where I can come up and get a few of my own. Don't need to let those two grab all the credit here. And has succeeded in getting a couple here as, oh my goodness, here comes all of Smoke Squad closing in on that disc. They've got the clear. That's a good bounce back, and that will get tucked in. Smoke from underneath, 2 more points. 8-0 now the lead with 4 minutes gone here in this second round, which could be our last if Enchiridion can't figure something out.
Yeah, but it is an Enchiridion offensive joust. We have just under 6 minutes remaining, and out of the tubes they come. It is going to be grabbed by Luna. A little to the middle, it looks like, a little upper middle. Not going to get to a teammate, however, and it is floating free. It's going to be slapped across by Lord Death. Going to be, oh, it is Andy Sim with the disc. Andy Sim's across to Ghost. Ghost takes a 3-point shot, and Enchiridion is on the board with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, why not start it off in style? First points of the round, why not make it a 3 and a long-range 3 at that? Coming in, some good quick passing to move it down the arena. That's what we were talking about. Once you start chaining those passes together, you're in a good spot. And that worked out quite well, and they're able to close this gap to 5 points. A little slow coming out is Smoke Squad, but no worries, they had time. Not a lot of pressure coming in from Enchiridion. But Enchiridion reading this pass down below, are able to get it. Oh my goodness, not as good as that read. HX with the steal. Oh my goodness, the long bounce. HX with the boop shot, putting that one in. Okay, never mind. Smoke Squad just shutting down any hope of momentum. Enchiridion gets on the board, and HX just says, no thank you. This is our game.
Wow, that was an incredibly pretty pickoff and shot all the way in for those 3 points. It is Luna on the offensive joust, sending it across to the right. However, it's not caught. It's going to be a race. It is HX with the disc going for the long shot once again and making it for 3 more points. And Smoke Squad is now up by 11 points. The score is 3-14 with just over 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, time running down here as that lead now up over 10 gets markedly more difficult for Enchiridion to pull back from. We know we've seen the capability there. It's just a matter of, you know, getting those all to connect. As the roll-up pass here is a little long, but it's going to take a good bounce. No, Smoke, who got stunned out, will have this turned over. Good chance coming in here. That disc is going to be open to 1-1 with the goalie, and Lord Death. Second goal of the game for Enchiridion, and they are back on the scoreboard here, closing that gap to 9.
And we will have the second offensive joust by Smoke Squad. And I gotta tell you, Enchiridion's now a threat, and it is Finna with the disc and send across the left, but the geometry gets in the way. Finna is able to recover. Finna with HX on their back. He's gonna bring that forward. Oh, but no! Lord Death picks off that disc, sends it right back into the zone, and it is a free disc. It is anyone's disc. I'm not sure. Oh, it is HX able to recover the disc. Gonna dance along the ceiling, looking for that option, bounce it off the ceiling and all the way into the orange zone. And the stacks are forming. Here they come. Who's gonna get there first? It is Smoke trying to make the shot, but no. HX is able to grab it and puts it in anyway. Smoke Squad once again is up by 11 points.
Yep, lead restored. A good couple quick answers back coming in here. Both times that Enchiridion has come out and scored quick answers back from Smoke Squad. And at this point, just kind of holding that 11-point lead. That's really all you got to do at this stage. Just hold the lead. You know, you've done the hard work, you've done the legwork, you've gotten yourself that lead. At this point, it's just, you know, as long as you keep even, you're going to be good, and they can play it safe that way. As the steal and clear, Finna with a very nice clear. You can get this down into the bubble in a very dangerous spot. Those stacks coming back. Who's it going to be? It's picked up by HX, but HX not able to connect from the off angle. But that doesn't mean they've lost possession. Doing an excellent job of holding it until Lord Death sweeps by, gets that disc, and sends it back the other way. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Sends it back, but are they able to recover it? No, it is Smoke who's going to grab it, sends it right back out. Not quite out of the zone. However, their players are there. Smoke once again has the disc, brings it through the middle, sends it across. Geometry jumps in the way, and Andy Sim for Enchiridion is able to grab it. Going to bounce it off that bottom trench, and it is free floating. And there it is. It's finally Finna is able to grab the disc, going to bring it back into the orange bubble. Takes a shot, but just a little wide. HX, no, it's over to Finna. Finna's going to dance around, take a shot, 2 more points, and Smoke Squad has extended their lead to 13 points.
Yep, 13 points it is. Minute 20 left on the clock. We're probably out of mathematical time here, as that's gonna be a little too much to take down in the next, minute 12 seconds. But hey, as far as round over round improvement goes, full props to Enchiridion, coming out here, getting points on the board, slowing down that pace of Smoke Squad. Get some chance of their own here, as they succeed on the roll here. Get up to Lord Death. Lord Death looking for that cut. Gets a nice little bounce to Ghost on the far side. In the back, the give and go. Lord Death not able to finish, but Andy reading that bounce well, comes in, keeps up the pressure. Another shot off the backboard. That one won't connect, and there's no one back there to pick that one up for Enchiridion, which means nice open grab for Finna. Finna with some space. 40 seconds on the clock. Will clear this one up.
And it's back over to HX in that right side tunnel. It's going to send it all the way into the orange bubble. There is a goaltender there. Lord Death is able to grab it. It's going to be floating down the bottom part of that bubble. Luna is able to slap it out, and it is going to be recovered by HX for Smoke Squad. HX is going to bring it back into the bubble, walking in with someone on their back, takes a shot, but it does not quite get in there. It's going to be slapped right back out by Enchiridion, and it is anyone's disc. It is going to be chased down. It is Smoke Squad. We are going to send it right back. But wait, Lord Death is there and sends it back into the blue bubble, and that's it. That's the match. Enchiridion with 5 points and Smoke Squad with 18. Smoke Squad taking it in 2 rounds.
Yeah, Jeep Girls, better round for Enchiridion. Not quite enough, though. What were you seeing out there?
It was more of the same, but they did turn on the pressure a little bit more, and they were able to keep their stacks together a little better, and their passes got better connected. And I don't know. I think if we had a little bit more time on the clock, we may have seen a little bit more out of them. They were definitely heading in the right direction, but we have so much more Echo to go this evening. So good stuff. In fact, we have a Sparklink ready for the next match. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys take us out.
Yeah, sounds good. Trash Pandas and High Q coming up next. Should be a good one. Second of many tonight. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in less than 5 minutes, and we'll queue the next one up for you. Offbeat, Pinch Sneeve, Jeep Girls, Dano McFabulous will be here, and you will too. See you in a minute.
One more to go.
chat.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Looking at it. One more to go.
I hope you're ready for round two, cause we sure are. Welcome back to the booth. Offbeat, Pinch Nerve, Jeep Girls, and Dano McFabulous all here, coming to you live. Having a great time tonight. Ready for game number two. 2 of 2 in this little set. Jeep, will send over to you first in case we get interrupted by these teams just horrendously queuing up on time and letting our broadcast continue as scheduled.
Yes, well, Trash Pandas are coming in Platinum 1 right now, and High Q is currently Plat 2. So we will see how these two teams pair off against each other. We see lots of comments there in the Twitch chat. In fact, Captain Oliver Ending of the Trash Pandas is in there cheering for the best team. May the best team win. So that's always nice to see. This is going to be a fantastic match. Thank you for the hydrate. We see that, and we will take care of that for you. But right now, I think they're ready to go, guys.
10, 9.
They most certainly are. And again, thank you for the hydrate because, you know, sitting here doing the casts, We need it. But now it is time for the neutral joust. And out of the tubes they come. It is IQ with the disc. Brawl is able to send that across into the bubble. And wow, look at those stacks. Dino Nuggies, no. It is Cloak putting it in for the first 2 points in just 12 seconds.
Yeah, Cloak doing an excellent job getting in that bubble and getting all up in that Trash Panda face. Getting the steal on the ceiling, moving in, getting the off-angle shot. Doing it alone. That's all you need sometimes as Haikyuu jumping out to that 2-0 lead. But it's not about how you start, it's how you answer back. And so the Trash Pandas, that's probably not the answer they're looking for. Gonna get stunned, stolen. Here comes the entirety of the Haikyuu team. Fortunately, Woofy is back there on that back line and bails them out for a second.
It is Cloak with the disc once again. Cloak's going to send it across over to Wanda Sparking. Wanda's going to, no, it's Tross, sends it in, but off the ding ring, bounces back up. Dino Nuggies is able to grab the disc, sends it across to the left side, but it's going to be picked off by Cloak. Cloak, no, Dayhawk is able to grab it, sends it back in toward the orange bubble, but oh yes, all the way in. And who's going to grab it? The stack overshoots. It is Decipher who's able to grab it, sends it right back to a reset. Oh, but off the geometry, picked off by Trost and sent back into the blue zone. And oh, that would have been pretty, but it's off the ding ring.
Yeah, second chance though, because they've got the numbers to move it in here, keeping possession, and that, boys and girls, is why you do not give up on a loose disc. You follow it, you track that, you read that bounce, and you get yourself 2 points as Toast. Gonna double up the lead here for Haikyuu, now up 4-0 over the Trash Pandas. Trash Pandas, you know, with a chance, but so far, Haikyuu have been making the most of these opportunities. Couple goals this early on, not leaving much on the floor there.
Intercepted.
And it is going to be picked off by Wanda Sparking, who sends it through the right tunnel, but oh, it's going to bounce off, but Brawl is there. Brawl is going to bring it back. Invert there, bring it across upside down, looking for a shot, but no, gets stunned, and the disc is stolen away, sent back across into that right tunnel. But oh, look at that stack, and Trost is there, gonna send it right back into the blue zone. There is a player waiting. The stacks are overshooting. It's anyone? No, it's Waffy with the disc. Nobody in front of him. Goes for that mail slot, but just a little to the side. And it's back out of the bubble. Trost is able to grab it, sends it all the way back. Yeah, sorry. And it's over to Decipher. Decipher is going to bring it right back across and over and up and through, but not into the goal. And Wanda Sparking's able to clear it across over to Cloak. Cloak's going to send it back into the blue zone. Off the floor. Here are the stacks. Here are the players. And it's going to get slapped right back out of the bubble.
I'm gonna make sure, moving in here, we'll play this now. Tross comes in, and oh my goodness, Brawl gets the stun, gets the goal, nice 2 points. But do want to make sure that that effort of Wand of Sparking does not go overlooked. Getting the leech back on the stack to block a 3-on-1, get the save, and then following that up almost immediately with another save and blind behind the back clear. Excellent defensive effort for Haikyuu, and that is translating to points back the other way. 6-0. Currently the scoreline is, yeah, Trash Pandas now with the disc. Looking to see if they can't slow this one up and break up that stack. They do. Good stuns out by Waffy and gives Dino Nuggies a little bit of space here to set up for the Pandas.
And it is Dino Nuggies going to send it across to Dayhawk. Dayhawk's going to back it up. They are really slowing this down. And you know what? Sometimes that's a really good thing here. They have plenty of time. It's over to Waffy. Waffy on the floor here. Gonna just take their time dancing around, looking for an opportunity. It's gonna be a bounce pass, but oh, nobody's able to grab it. It's gonna be slapped back down, and it's gonna be Dayhawk who is able to recover it, but under a lot of pressure. Needs to back up just a bit to look for another option. Over to Waffy. Waffy approaching the bubble. Over to Decipher. Oh, but a beautiful save and sent back out. But wait, Dayhawk is there. Once again, another save by Cloak and a clear. And Waffy is able to grab it. It's gonna send it right back in.
Yeah, some sustained pressure here, being held off only by some superb defensive efforts from the whole team on the Haikyuu defensive side, and my goodness, back the other way. As soon as they get it cleared out of the zone, they've got the chances, but not quite able to get the angles on that one, and it does result in a clear back the other way. Trash Pandas look for a counter. There's no goalie looking for the long shot. Will just go wide and into the hand of Wand of Sparking. Wand of Sparking with some time, just enough to get this one cleared up and set up for a counterattack. There's Cloak down below looking. There's a chance the goalie is back. Not soon enough. Cloak is going to tuck that one in for 2 points. 8-0 the lead now as we are halfway through this first round.
12.
And with that 8-point advantage, it's time for Trash Pandas to pick it up. They have half the round remaining. However, they also have the offensive joust. And out of the tubes they come. That disc is grabbed by Waffy. Waffy slowing it down, looking for some options, trying to draw out that defense. And it's going to be a pass over to Dino Nuggies. Dino Nuggies resets it back to Waffy, who sends it across to Dayhawk. Dayhawk feeling some pressure, but is able to avoid it. It's going to send it down into the floor. It's not going to go in the goal, though. It's anyone's disc. It's going to be chased down by Cloak. Cloak's going to send it out through the right tunnel and all the way into the blue bubble. A little bounce off the shield. Oh, is that going to... Oh, no, it's just wide of the goal, but it was a beautiful, beautiful throw. It's the Cypher open. Omen sending it out, trying to clear it out, but Cloak is there to pick it off and bring it right back. It's a pass over to Brawl. Brawl bringing it into the bubble, but Dayhawk picks it off and sends it out through the left tunnel.
Yeah, been a while without a goal here. As you know, Trash Panda's putting in some solid work on defense there. The stack coming back on defense. High Q is, they're a little slow to get to it, but a nice turnaround by Brawl. Will maintain possession. Gonna get that one up, a good bounce. And here comes the 3-on-1. The goalie is stunned, and Cloak will put that one in from the corner. Always love a good goalie stun as 10-0. Currently the lead now. Trash Panda's running out of time to pull this one back.
Yeah, but the goalies really hate being stunned. It is such a defenseless, what can I do? But hey, that's all right. It is a Trash Pandas offensive joust. We have 3.5 minutes remaining, and Wolfie has the disc, sends it across to the left where it's Dayhawk picking the disc and moving it forward. It's going to be a pass forward. It's going to be bouncing around a little bit. Who's going to grab that disc first? It is Dino Nuggies. Dino Nuggies is going to bring that up and across. Nice pass to Decipher. Decipher trying to bring that down in a pass. Oh, but is missed. It's going to be back and forth a little bit and picked off finally by Haikyuu, who is going to clear that out through the right side. And here come those stacks once again. Wow, the Haikyuu stacks are doing great. It is Wanda Sparking passing it up to Cloak. Cloak's going to send it back to Wanda Sparking. Over to Brawl. Ding off the ring. That's okay. Put it in anyway. And Haikyuu is up by 12.
I very much enjoyed how Brawl, after putting that one off, dinging it off the crossbar, still threw it in on the second attempt there and didn't just walk it in. Still committing. No. We're doing the shot. The shot is going in, and we're aiming up. And yeah, Haikyuu gonna put this one in. Trash Pandas, unfortunately, falling to a 12-point deficit here. As back and forth they go, trying to keep it out of the hands of the stack. Do so successfully. Waffy will clear this one up. They've got the stack broken apart, which is, I think, what they were looking for. The pass will come down. Good job by Dino Nuggies to recover that and get a good pass over to Decipher. And that has opened up Decipher with a lot of room down that right side. Waiting for, teammates to come in and things to open up. Is going to reset this one back to Waffy. Waffy, with some space, looking to get around. Wanda Sparking does successfully, sees a teammate up high, but not quite able to connect, and the goalie making a good read on that bounce, getting the save, getting the clear, and Haikyuu rewarded with a chance the other way.
It is going through that long mail slot, not quite able to make it. It's going to be cleared out of the bubble, but Dino Nuggies is there. Dino Nuggies is going to send it all the way across to the mid. Dayhawk is there. He's going to send it the rest of the way into the bubble. Little low for a goal there. But hey, that's okay. You have two players there. Take it. It's Decipher taking the shot, but not quite in. Dayhawk sends it back. Oh, but no player is there. It's going to be chased down finally by Dino Nuggies. Dino Nuggies, we only have 120 left. Dino Nuggies is going to be slow, bringing this cross, feeling a little bit of pressure. Going to be a pass up and over to Dayhawk. Dayhawk also feeling pressure. Disc is stolen away by Wanda Sparking, who sends it back into the blue bubble.
Yeah, and that's scooped up behind. Oh, it should have been a good, nice, simple clear. Or goal, rather. Trash Pandas getting back and forcing that one wide. As, they look to counterattack. They're going to bounce it all the way around the bubble. Stack's not able to read it. And so here come the Pandas. No! They get the disc first, but the one wand of spark in there leaves them like a baked potato and flies away, gets the clear of their own. Cloak able to get this clear here now. Is back the other way comes Haikyuu. Dayhawk back the other way as both teams looking for that dump and chase. Neither successful so far. Still waiting for someone to succeed here as wonky bounce almost works in the benefit of the Trash Pandas. And it does. They get the stun here, but back and forth they go, jockeying for position. But most importantly, Trash Pandas jockeying with that clock, which is down to 25 seconds, unfortunately.
it is continuing. This gets in the blue bubble. There are players crowding all around it. A lot of stunning, a lot of jousting going on. And it's going to be finally IQ is able to send it back out. Dino Nuggies is there looking for that goal, looking for something before the end of the time. But no, it's going to be slapped away. Wanda Sparking has it and puts it in for 2 more points.
And that's the game. And that is our round. 14-0 in round 1, going the way of High Q. Jeep Girls, obviously, anytime you go through a game not scoring any points, it's not great. It's not what you're looking for. But there were some bright moments, I feel, there for the Pandas.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, like Oliver said, we see him there in the Twitch chat. It's going to be hard not being with your team, but definitely those passes just need to be cleaned up a bit. They did slow things down, which was really nice to see because Haikyuu runs such an intense kind of a match, and they're very fast and they're very aggressive. So it was nice to see Trash Pandas slow that down just a bit and start making those passes. And they were very, you know, they had their moments of definite positive attributes there as they kept pushing forward and moving that disc slowly down the arena, and they were able to slow things down and hold them back a bit. Haikyuu just came in. They have something to prove tonight, I think, and they're killing it in the arena. So I hope to see a different second round. I hope that Trash Pandas find that within them and they're able to really pull it out and continue to move forward and make those adjustments that they need right now against Haikyuu.
Yeah. I mean, we look at it, and Haikyuu really has been on a bit of a tear as of late. Currently riding a 3-game win streak. As the latest stuff kind of feeding them, right? We talk about Echo's game of momentum, and that goes, across games. It's not just, on a given round. That can definitely sort of thing that can start to change, right? They're 16-10 on the season right now, looking for that 17th win, and so far they don't win the joust, but that backstack makes the read on the bounce exceptionally well, gets the clear back the other way, and has set up a chance for their offense here.
And it is Cloak with the disc inside the bubble, but no, stolen away, back and forth. It is finally cleared out, but Wanda Sparky is able to grab the disc and pass over to Brawl, who puts it in for the first 2 points of the second round.
Yeah, Haikyuu coming out, firing exactly where they left off. 2-0, only 30 seconds in here, doing a good job. After not being first to that disc, they got into the zone, they got possession and a couple good passes, coordinate that goalie stun and get it in the goal, and get yourselves that early lead and force Trash Pandas to play from behind here. And when Trash Pandas is trying to play that slower approach here, it does make it harder to run that if you're not the ones currently in the lead. And with them not able to hold on to it here, back the other way comes Haikyuu. Cloak with some space, not as much. Cloak holds on just long enough to be able to get that one away from a good angle. And will sink the 3. Haikyuu up 5.
Wow, that looked like it was from right on the edge of the bubble for those 3 points. But 3 points, whether it's from all the way across or right there, it doesn't matter. It's still 3 points. And out of the tubes, it is Trash Panda. And Waffy's going to send it across to the left to Dayhawk. Dayhawk's going to bring that across. No pressure quite yet. Bring it a little closer. Nice pass all the way across over to Dino Nuggies, who's going to reset it back. Oh, but it's not caught. And it is Rawl's disc who's going to put it in for another 3 points. And Haikyuu is now up by 8.
Yeah, that they are. Another good long shot, this time coming in from Brawl. And they are making no mistake here. Brawl now tied for the game lead with 9 points, tied with teammate Cloak here. But honestly, it's just been sort of an exceptional team effort coming in here. Also going to highlight Wanda Sparking with 4 assists. Far and away the most assists there, and I do appreciate a good assist. Trash Panda, some good passing here, moving in. They've got themselves the 4-on-1 here if they can get into the bubble, but no, that stack comes together and applies pressure a little too much, and the Trash Pandas are going to lose this one, and they better hustle back on D, because here comes Haikyuu. They're all around the bubble, taking the shot. No, not going to connect. He's got the numbers. Whoa! Wanda Sparking! The disrespect, the behind the back at the goalie. 10-0. 10-0.
Yeah, Wanda certainly waved that magic wand, put that disc right in, despite the goalie being there. And it is once again a Trash Pandas offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come in. One player lagging behind. It's Waffy going to send it across to Dayhawk. Dayhawk passes it across to Dino Nuggies. Dino's going to take their time. Another pass all the way across over to Dayhawk and a reset over to Waffy. Waffy avoids the pressure there, and it's going to be back and forth. Back to Waffy now. Waffy's going to send it forward over to Dayhawk. Dayhawk over in that tube area. Going to send it down and off the floor up toward the goal. But Haikyuu and Brawl is there to grab it and sends it right back out of the bubble into that mid area. But Dayhawk picks it back up, sends it right back in toward the bubble. Who's there first? It's going to be slapped across by Haikyuu, but not quite out. And it is Waffy sending it back in. Oh, but Wanda Sparking is there, sends it across. Dayhawk picks it up, sends it right back across. It's over to Decipher to Waffy. Waffy's going to bring it into the bubble. It's a pass in. It is Dayhawk, and Dayhawk scores for the Trash Pandas.
14 minutes, but you know it's never too late. Trash Pandas with their first points of the day coming here off the back of some good passes. A very nice pass at the very end. They were just kind of hooking around past the defenders, getting it in the hands of Dayhawk, and Dayhawk would really be doing his teammate a disservice if unable to put that one in, and does so, dropping this lead back to 8 and potentially, you know, getting that first one. The first one's always the hardest. Dayhawk with a nice little push there, getting recovered the disc, send it across to a teammate as a Trash Pandas. Dino Nuggies, that stack applying pressure and getting there fast. Haikyuu making it difficult for Trash Pandas to move it up out of the zone.
It is a little fight there for the disc. It's going to be picked off by Wanda Sparking. Wanda Sparking is going to send it back into the blue zone. There is a stack there. It is Decipher. Decipher is able to grab the disc, going to bring it forward, trying to avoid the pressure. Sends it through the right tunnel. And who gets there first? Oh, the Trash Pandas overshoot it. Oh, they did not lose it, however. Oh, yes, they did. It's over to Tross. Tross sends it back across. It's in Brawl's hands. Brawl's going to send it across into the goal for a very pretty 3-point shot, extending the Haikyuu lead to 11 points with less than half the game remaining.
Yep, we're at that crucial midway point, and so, you know, right now we've seen improvements from the Trash Pandas, but the clock definitely not on their side at the moment, as Waffy coming up here. They're trying to bait out that stack, trying to make sure that stack can't cause pressure, but the stack isn't even together at the moment. Is brought together back now, though, and watch out, because Dino Nuggies looking forward, but doesn't really have a target, and so that back stack, led by Cloaky, is going to pick this one off, get it cleared back into the hands of Decipher. They're going to clear it back and forth here, see who can't get it in, and there it is. It's into the orange bubble, but back to get it on defense is that Haikyuu stack.
It's going to be cleared out through the right side. Who's there? It is Tross. Tross going for that long goal, but going to be well wide and back out of the bubble. It's a race. It is Tross once again with the disc, sends it across, but Decipher's there to pick it off and sends it right back out, but not all the way. However, a stack is there. Dayhawk sending it into the bubble. They do have players there. It is Waffy looking for that bounce shot off the backboard for 2 points, and Trash Pandas is now at 4.
Yeah, I respect the confidence. Personally, I've been in games like this on the losing side, and usually with those, I don't always give myself the benefit of the doubt of I'll make that bounce shot, but hey, coming in with the confidence, making that bounce shot, doubling up their score for this round, and reducing that deficit to 9 points as it's, hey, they've got themselves another turnover here. Dayhawk with that stack able to collect it and move into it. That is going to be Waffy getting to it first. Waffy with a nice 3. Couple back-to-back scores here and still plenty of time to mount this comeback. Trash Pandas finding a bit of life here in the dumpster.
Are we going to see a comeback? Are we going to see the Trash Pandas take the lead? Jeep Girls, thank you for the hydrate. This proves to be really interesting. It is Wanda Sparky, sends it across to the left to Brawl. Brawl's going to bring it through that left tunnel, looking for an option. Going to send it all the way into the bubble, and Tross catches it and forwards it into the goal. And Haikyuu is up by 8.
11.
Yeah, getting that lead back. It was crucial that they get a score here. You don't want to let Trash Panda start building up any momentum. Doing a good job getting that stun on the shield just in time to open up that pass. Because it wasn't an open pass. The defense was there, you know, all set in good position, but excellent timing on that stun, and their reward for it is Trust. Coming back, able to get this clear, but Waffy not going to let that one out here as they're leaving that net open. And hey, if they're going to keep hitting those threes, they might have to tighten that up. It's been working so far to leave the goal vacant because they've had so much pressure with the stacks, but Trash Pandas starting to adapt, recognizing the threes are there, and starting to hit a couple of them, dropping that lead now back to 5.
And that was a nice three. You know, I can always respect a three-point shot from the floor simply because I can't do it. For some reason, I just have the hardest time shooting from the floor. And it is a free floating disc. It is Dayhawk with the disc, gonna send it back into the orange bubble. Gonna bounce off some geometry. Who's gonna get there first? The defense is back. So is the offense. It is Dino Nuggies with it. Gonna reset it back. Oh, but the geometry gets in the way. However, Dayhawk is able to recover it, sends it back to Waffy. Waffy's gonna bring that forward. We have 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Waffy looking for a pass. It's over to Decipher. Decipher takes the shot, but Cloak is able to save it. Sends it back out through the right side to the right tunnel.
Oh, that one hurts as the long 3 attempt coming in, not gonna connect. Waffy knows, gotta get this out back quick. Do they have someone down there waiting for it? No, they do not, so they're gonna have to rely on those stacks coming in. Brawl is just kind of floating back solo. There it is, there's a chance. Spins, oh, you had more time to set that one up. Coming in, they've got their teammates with the second stack. Dino Nuggies looking for the cross. Getting there a little slower than intended. There we go, Decipher Omen puts it in. We're at a 1-score game, 45 seconds left. Trash Pandas, 0 points in 10 minutes last round, exploding out here with 12 in the last couple of minutes, and have made this game high Q on the back foot.
It is a high Q offensive joust over to Wanda Sparking. Wanda Sparking passing across to Brawl. Brawl's going to send that down across the floor. I am surprised that they're so aggressive on this rollout here, considering that they're ahead. However, oh, and there it is. It's Dayhawk sending it back, but no. High Q and Brawl is there. Brawl is going to bring it back, looking for options, bringing it into the bubble, looking for a shot, taking a shot, 2 points. And that pretty much seals the deal. High Q with 17 points.
And that is gonna do it. They made it close, and we thank the Trash Bandits for that. But at the end of the day, High Q just built up too much of a lead to give up there, and they are rewarded taking this one in 2 rounds over the Trash Pandas. Jeep, over to you, because we're a little out of breath from how that last one ended.
Boy, that was fun. You know, that was a common pinch nerve W-cast right there, if I've ever seen one. Nicely done indeed for the Trash Pandas in that second round. That's what we like to see out of them, and they were so close to pulling that off. High Q just absolutely killing it again in that second round as well, obviously, by their scores. Very nice to see, but, you know, I don't know. I hope these guys had a great time, and I hope they had a lot of fun in the arena this evening because, you know, this is it. This is it. So bring everything you've got, put it on the table, and play hard. And they certainly look like they're having a good time. They're still hanging out in the arena, you know, hanging out together, and that's what it's all about right there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Pinch, any thoughts before we send it away for a short break?
I do have thoughts. Hey, don't go away. We have much more Echo Arena coming. I'm going to be joined by Jeep Girls for the next cast in about 30 minutes. And it's going to be a great game. We're going to have the Flaming Flamingos and squaring off to find out who is the better team.
Absolutely. So look, you can go somewhere, but only like 30 minutes. That's enough time to get dinner, get yourself some snacks, and get yourself ready, set up for the next set, right? Get your popcorn. That's exactly what you'll need here. That'll do it for me. And gotta give, of course, the huge shout out to running things, Dano McFabulous running the show for us here, so we can just step up and just talk at you for a bit. So thank you so much for being here and watching. Don't forget to follow so that you get notified when we go live. Is it a VRML marathon for this week? Honestly, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of casts this week. It's going to be quite a bit coming here. So yes, be sure you're following so you can get every last bit of Echo into your system we can. And that'll do it for us for now. We'll be back in about half an hour. Like Pinch said, love you. Thank you so much for joining us here. We'll see you in a bit.
And we're underway.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.